Hey, Mary, Michael Jackson, Marcus Jr. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Amanda?
Oh my God, I'm living. We're filming. We're filming. We're filming. This is real.
This is our first episode.
This is our first episode
Of
ever.
what?
Sour RATZ.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're starting this because we feel like our life is just way too entertaining to not share
with
it.
people. And I feel like we could give a lot of advice, good advice at least, and people can learn a lot about what to do and what not to do.
Right, just about like grimy shit, about shit that people don't talk about, you know?
Right.
A lot of people don't talk about. A lot of people are too shy to talk about.
And I feel like we don't have a filter already, but we definitely keep our stuff within our friend group. So I feel like this is kind of like a, sorry, Mom, you didn't see that.
Become a rat and you'll become our friends.
Right.
Let's join the rat clan.
Literally. Oh, no.
Sorry, we live in New York.
We're preparing for New York.
Okay, yeah, so this is
Sour RATZ.
Yeah. Basically the definition of sour RATZ, you may look at it like, what
the fuck?
Right. But sour, grimy, because
We're going to be telling some grimy shit.
period. And then rats, because I personally love that word. We've grown to love that word. I call all my friends rats. And it's just like the rat thing to do, like to be grimy. Like it's such a rat thing to do, to be grimy, like to be a grimy little fucking slut. Like
Mostly a rat.
Like you're a rat. You're a fucking rat. So don't take it personal.
F-train,
but you're a rat on the F train. Fuck.
Going to Jamaica.
Going to Jamaica. You are. Don't take it personal ever if I call you a rat. Obviously, that's the name of our podcast. So, yeah. I have notes here, so sorry if I keep looking at my phone. That's just how it is. So, I mean, cheers to this.
Okay, are you ready for a shot?
Yeah, I think we should take a shot to start off this podcast, because why not? Thank you, baby. Let's ring it, baby.
Oh, hold on. Go ahead. Yeah.
Sour RATZ 2021/2022. Pour me up. Fuck. Y'all saw that?
Kind of a lot, low-key.
Yeah, it's fine.
We're going to throw it up.
What other way to start it off?
Why should it look like whiskey?
I know.
Oh, I needed more of my chaser, but
it's fine. We're not doing pussies here.
Cheers.
Sour RATZ.
Sour RATZ.
Say it.
Let's go.
You know we be doing it now. Fuck. Jesus fuck.
Sorry, guys. That was a little bit of ASMR for you. That wasn't that bad.
No.
I definitely don't like it, though. Gave me chills. Anyways.
That wasn't that bad. I definitely don't like it, though. Okay. What a way to kick it off.
So, let's go. Okay, topic number one. What do we want to get into? I'm scared. Okay. Amanda, how did we meet? Let's tell the story.
So,
of our first day of falling in love together.
We fell in love. It was honestly at first sight.
It really was. Genuinely. I went up to you.
Yeah, and Miro never goes
we
up
were
to
at a concert,
anybody.
mind you. We were at a concert. I was in front of her. I knew her from a friend of a friend. And I turned around and I was like, wait, I know this bitch. Hold on. So I literally went up to her and I was like, Amanda, right? And she was just like, yeah. And I was just like, oh, cool. I'm said person. And then I think I gave you a hug and then I walked away.
Yeah. And then he was standing in front of me the whole time of the whole thing.
You have videos with just my
I have a video of the fucking stage and it's just Miro's head. I'm just like, oh, my bae. Like, his head so handsome. Him so handsome. Like, period. Yeah, we met from there and then we hung out
that same day.
Yeah, that night.
And had hot dogs or something.
Yeah, we went to Doghouse.
Yeah. We got into our first argument.
Oh yeah.
About your
Oh my
teeth.
God, we did.
So that was fun.
That's so funny.
Honestly, that was a great
Yeah, because
moment.
he was like, we were talking about teeth whitening.
Teeth whitening, yeah.
And then I was just like, oh, I don't really like teeth whiten, but I have in the past, like.
But in that very moment, she was like, I don't whiten my teeth.
Because I had it.
You're a liar.
I had it in
You're
years.
a liar.
I had it in years, but I've done it before. He was like, that's technically the same thing, and I was like, okay, I guess, like, but like I haven't in years, like it's lasted this long.
But
like,
you still are in your
3D
teeth.
Crest-wise strips, go get them. Fuck. So yeah, that was our little argument. That was when I knew I was gonna love him because he spiced up my life, and
Honestly,
we all
and
knew
I wasn't
that.
scared. And Amanda, I think you're very used to people not putting up a fight with you. So, I was not giving a fuck. This was our first day, so you would think that I was just like, okay, like, I'm
Right,
not gonna
let
hit
it
her
slide,
hard.
right.
But no, I was just like, no, you fucking whiten your fucking
Yeah.
teeth, you dumb bitch. But here we are, 2 years later.
Ah!
Almost 3.
It has been almost 3 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is really wild.
And we've had our roller coaster,
We
honestly. Like, I feel like we've had in the like
Two and a half
in the
years?
2.5 years, we've had I feel like we've had a roller coaster that people have had for like
10 plus
10 plus years.
Right.
I mean, I'm kind of glad that we went through it.
Right.
Because
And-
we wouldn't
but I
be
feel
where
like
we were
that's
at.
so crazy, though, to think, like, I feel like I've known you forever.
Right.
When we really haven't.
Right.
We've only spent 2 years of our life
Yeah,
together.
but also
Only
at the
2.
same time, that's a long time. Because we're in our 20s. So it's like, this is such a critical time. Like,
Yeah.
when we were growing up, it's like, okay, we didn't even really know who we were.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But it's like, now it's like, fuck, like, we're like discovering ourselves, and we're like,
And I'm here to go through it with you.
and
you're
we're
here to
like
go through
falling
it
in
with
love
me.
at the same time. So it's just like, fuck, you know? It just works.
It's a moment.
But it's almost like we like,
I want to say we almost didn't start getting close until literally last month.
literally,
Like,
yeah.
For, like, getting
Right.
close how we are right now
Right.
to be doing this
Right.
together.
Yeah.
It was last month, my birthday.
Absolutely. No, we've like progressed like so much. So
But we
fast.
always had a barrier. There was always like this wall.
Yes,
That we couldn't
yes.
go past.
Right.
But then finally we were like, you know what? Who
Right,
gives a
fuck
fuck?
it. Like,
So
like,
basically what
life
happened, I was going to New York with a friend of mine for my birthday. She ended up getting sick. So I called you and I was like, bro.
I was still sick too, but I didn't have COVID.
Last minute, I was like, hey, I need someone to come to New York with me. I'm literally going to go solo, which I was okay with going solo until my other friend told me. Then I had it in my mind that, okay, I'm going to be with someone. So in the end, I didn't want to go alone anymore. So
because you were already prepping for somebody to be there, right?
So I was like, okay, I'm going to do this with them, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And so I called Amanda. I was like, hey, I need you to come with me. Like, you won't have to pay for literally anything, like, for the flight at least.
Right.
And, like, we'll change it, blah, blah, blah. And so I literally changed my friend's flight to Amanda's name. And then literally, 2 days later, we
literally he told me, or we verified it Monday night.
Yeah.
Okay, we were leaving Wednesday.
Yeah, you had one day to pack and get ready and do everything that you needed.
So Monday night at like 9, he's like, we're going to New York. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So literally, and we were,
sorry guys.
And we were good. What? We stayed there 5 days?
Yeah,
That's
we
a
were there
long
from
time.
Wednesday to that following
Monday. Yeah. So it's like, fuck, I had to get my eyebrows done. Like, I had to figure out what I was going to do with, like, my nails. Like, I had to outfits. Like, especially I'm going to New York. Like, I'm trying to, like,
be fitted.
Be fitted as fuck. But then
and mind you, though, LA outfits and New York outfits are very different. So it's like our wardrobe, in a sense, wasn't even prepared for it.
At all. But also, I did pack very mediocre. And the first 2 days, I got an outfit compliment. And it made my life. Made my life.
That's true. I only got one outfit compliment.
Yeah.
No, and it was with you. She complimented the both of us, I think.
Oh, yeah. It was
Right?
3 days, actually, I got an outfit compliment.
Yeah. So I think
But I was like, okay, so maybe LA and New York are actually very similar because I would dress the way I dressed here.
Right. I think LA is just very much more like you're trying to show off your.
LA is very more streetwear, while I feel like New York is very more like fashion. But also they respect streetwear too. I feel like.
I don't think so. I think that's very false.
Because I think if they didn't respect streetwear, then I wouldn't be getting any sort of compliment. Because that's how I dress.
But maybe it's not necessarily a respect. It's kind of like she's just different. So it's like, I'm obviously going to compliment her so she doesn't feel left out. Question mark.
Fuck. And she had an accent too, so I know she was from New York. Yeah. Fuck. But yeah, literally a day to prep my mind. And mind you, before this, I don't travel. Like,
Yeah.
I have never felt the need to like get up and like go somewhere or like get up and see the world, which is weird now that I look back on it. But at the time, I just had no.
Which this was probably meant to happen because now look at you.
Yeah,
This
now
girl
I'm
just went to
catching
Virginia
flights.
to go for a wedding, and then
to New York.
The next day, she calls me, "Hey, I'm going to New York." I said, "Okay."
Buy my
I said, "When are you
lonesome."
coming back?" She said, "I don't know. I just booked a one way." I said, "Okay?" Question mark. Like what?
No, let me tell you
That
this.
was
Like,
bold.
I'm very bold, but also let me say this about like our friendship now and the connection I feel towards you. Like not that I'm in love with you, because I might be, but like literally I want to give you the fucking world, and until then I will just give you me. I'll give you this pussy, baby.
That makes you shake, bitch.
No, but okay, like for example, when I went to Virginia, I was going through it. I went through a very like family thing, okay?
Yeah.
And I was drunk as fuck, crying.
No, I
like
have some stories about Amanda when she was drunk. Let me tell
we'll get
you.
into that in a little bit. But I was drunk, crying, and my dad had my phone because I was like going through it, and my dad had my phone, and I said, "Give me my phone." I was like, "I need to call Miro. I need to call Miro. I need to call Miro." I literally kept on repeating, "I need to call Miro. I need to call Miro." He was like, "Okay, here. Call Miro." Miro's at work. Miro fucking like, what did you, I don't even know.
I answered, and
yeah.
I literally answered so like nonchalant because I was like, I answered it as a joke. I was like, "Bitch, you know that I'm at work."
Right. And I'm like,
and then she just saw me, and so I bring down the phone. I'm like, "Babe, I'm so sorry." I was like, "I have to call you back. Hold on." And so I literally
No,
I kept
you stayed on the phone with
yeah,
me.
I was like, "Hold on."
Right,
And then
yeah.
I walked to the back, and then that's
Yeah.
when you were like, "This happened." I was like, "Wait, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, give me 10 minutes." I was like, "Let me go in, check on everything,
Yeah.
and then I'll come back out." And then I
Right.
talked to you some more.
And then you were on the phone with me when I booked my flight.
Yeah.
And then everything. I don't know. It was just like I just literally
She booked
needed
2 wrong flights, right? Or was it 1 wrong flight? You booked a wrong flight.
I booked hella wrong flights, and I was drunk as fuck, and I was like, "Oh fuck!" I booked it for this date, and it was like completely wrong date, and
It
I
was
was
like 2 weeks
"Ah,
in advance. She
shit."
was just like, "Oh, I guess I'm coming on the 17th." I was like, "Oh, okay."
So bad. But then we got that settled. We got a fucking exchange, got a return, and then we were good. I was off the next day. But yeah, that's just like what like the how I feel how I feel about him. Like literally I was like fucking going through it, and I was just like, "Oh my god, I need him."
True love, babe. True love. You think of me when you're going through it.
Honestly, truly. So how did we get here? How the fuck did we get here?
Let's talk about New York.
Okay, let's go back to New York.
Okay, so we went to New York for my birthday. Let's tell them what happened in New York. Amanda had a ball. Mind you, it was my birthday, but she had more fun than I did. She had way more fun than I did.
I had a blast one night. Like one night.
So, can we talk about that night?
Okay.
Because I feel like the days leading up were anything.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so we get there on Wednesday. We celebrate my birthday at midnight. The next day, we
His
do birthday
birthday,
things.
yeah.
Like, we just got to lunch.
We were out all
Like,
day.
we were out all day.
We were walking around
Dead.
all day. Yeah.
So then Thursday comes along. No, wait, what? No, Friday comes along, right?
Yeah. And then we had such a good day that day, too. Went to Central Park. We rode bikes.
We were just having a ball, just me and Amanda. We were literally going
literally.
everywhere. We visit the Met Gala.
We
sit
rode
on
the
steps.
subway by ourselves. The
ourselves.
first time we didn't get lost.
Only once.
And then remember, we ended up in Times Square, and I was like, and I didn't know. Like, mind you, I didn't know. And I wanted to go to Times Square the whole time. I was like,
oh, yeah. We were like, why are there big-ass signs?
No. Literally, I was just like, oh, my God. Because the way we got to Times Square was so unintentional.
Right.
It was so,
we were just
like,
walking.
Yeah, we were just walking.
We had Chipotle,
right.
and then we were just walking.
We're like, oh, let's go left. Let's go right. Let's go
Yeah.
this. And then we were on a street, and I was like, oh, let's keep on walking down. I was like, oh, my God, it's so lit over there. I was like, hey, it's so lit, like, type shit. And then he was like, babe, that's Times Square. And I was like, like, fuck. Like,
but I do wish we did experience Times Square. Your first time in Times Square was in the daytime. So it was kind of lame.
Yeah,
Losing lame-o vibes. But also Times Square isn't the place to be.
Right.
Like, a lot of people think it is, like, cool to see it one time, but then you'll never go back, genuinely.
Right, yeah.
Like, I only went there again because we got there on accident.
Yeah.
Like, I would have never went back.
I would want to go there at, like, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. type shit.
And
or,
just
like,
vibe with your
sunrise.
friends.
And then just to type, like, to take videos.
Right.
To take videos. And, like, I don't know. Because people love seeing that shit. People love seeing, like, Times Square and shit like that. So. I would just want to do that.
Back to your adventures.
Okay, so Friday that we ended up Times Square, and then
we get back to the hotel. We nap, right?
Yeah.
And then we hear fucking SZA bumping next door. And we're like, what the fuck's going on? Why is there a party across the street? Come to find out, it's a fucking rooftop club, bar, whatever you want to call it.
Literally across the street. We could see it from our window.
And so we're like, what the fuck? We need to go. So we don't even plan on going there. We just hit the town basically around our hotel. We go place to place, and then we end up at this place. And we're like, oh, this is fun. And then we look across the street. We're like, bitch, that's our room right there. That's literally our hotel.
I was like, damn, we really need to close our blinds.
I was just like, oh my God. I was like, this is the pool that we see people jumping into. Like, what the fuck? And so we go, and I'm like, okay, let's order some food. And Amanda's like, no, we're not eating food. We're drinking. We only had
Chipotle all day. So
and that was at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
And now it's like, I think by the time we got there, it was already like 11.
No. Oh, yeah, it was 9, 9:10, actually,
10,
yeah. So, yeah, I'm like, no. Like, if you're, like, I didn't feel like eating. Like, I really didn't feel like eating. I know I should have ate, but I did not feel like eating anything. So, I was just like, no, fuck no. If you're eating, I'm eating. But if you're not eating, I'm not going to eat. So, we're not eating, like, period. So we're like, fuck it. Okay, we go to the bar, we get drinks. And then at the bar, you know, as a fellow girly pop, when you see bartenders, you see them like
side eye you, like, oh shit.
Right.
Like, it's like, hold on, let me take advantage of this real quick.
Right, exactly. So Miro goes, he buys our first round. And as he's buying it, I'm looking at the other bartender, and he's looking at me, like constantly looking at me, and I'm making like eye contact with him, and I'm like, okay, let me a little flirty flirt with him, like not flirty flirt, but let me give him the eye back, you know what I mean? So I was like, perfect. We finished our drinks, and I said, okay, this time I'm going to him, and I'm gonna buy the drinks, or I'm gonna buy the drinks. And then that's going to be that. So funny. We go to him, and whatever, we're chatting. He's like trying to talk to me. Alex. His name's Alex. Yeah. Alex, shout out to you. We love you. Miss you, baby. So,
also hope you don't remember us for the story that we're about to tell.
Fuck, he does not know the story. Hopefully you never see me ever again in your life.
You try to go back there when she went to New York again, and she was just like, yeah, I'm gonna go. She was thinking about going back. I was like, please don't go back.
I will never go back there, Mahonta. I'm banned. Like, I am personally
you're banned.
I'm banned. Okay, we're gonna get into that. But so go up to him, whatever. And then it was so funny because obviously like wait, do I not?
No, tell them.
Okay, so like I was like, okay, I don't want him to think that I'm like, yeah, I'm with him, you know, because then he won't give me like any free drinks or like any sort of discount at all. So,
mind you, I had my tote bag on, so no one's gonna take me seriously, anyways.
So then, Miro lets me go, and I'm talking to him, but Miro's just standing to the side, like on his phone, which could mislead to like a jealous BF, right?
Right.
So I was like, fuck, Miro, like you need to talk. Like, you need to talk.
You need to prove that you're
yeah.
You know.
You need to talk. Like, you need to talk. And he's like, I'm just letting you do your thing, babe. Like, this and that. And I was like, no. Like, you need to talk. Like, he needs to know. And then he goes, can I get an extra pineapple? He literally does this with the hand. He flicks the wrist. He goes, can I get an extra pineapple? I said, that's my bitch. So then after that, we went to the dance floor, and we fucking met some girl. She like logged into her Instagram on my phone to post a picture. Do you remember that? She like took selfies on my phone.
No.
I literally still have the fucking selfies. And she was like, can I post this? And I was like, oh my God, go ahead. Here. Probably left her my phone. I was drunk. Okay. And then so we were just we were going back to Alex, taking shots with Alex. Hopefully Mr. Purple doesn't see that. Yeah. I mean, we weren't taking. Right, he threw it over his shoulder. It was water. But yeah. And then
you end up getting lost. You totally just associate yourself with me.
Okay, I'm gonna hand it off to Miro because I blacked out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I blacked out.
Okay, so this is what happened.
I blacked out.
I'm at the bar, and they're like, oh, like, how's your friend? And I'm like, I wish I could tell you. I don't know. So I'm over here like running around trying to fucking find Amanda. I'm drunk myself, so I'm bumping it. I have my face fucking full. I'm bumping into people. I'm like, what the hell? And so I end up finding her, and she was like, I need to pee. And I'm like, okay, let's go pee. And so we're walking in, and then the guy gives me a water because he thinks Amanda's fucked. He knows Amanda's fucked up. So he's like, here's a water. And so I'm carrying a water. I have 2 drinks in my hand in case Amanda wants another drink. I'm like, fuck, okay, hold on, let's go. And so I end up taking her inside the place, and you told him where it was. You said your name, you dumb bitch.
Oh, well.
So anyways, we go inside. And we can't find a restroom. So and Amanda's like, oh, go through this door. So,
no. I don't know how we ended up. Okay, mind you, this is a rooftop bar. Like a rooftop bar.
That also connects to a hotel. So
okay,
that'll lead into where we're going to.
So, like, I don't know why we decided to take the stairs. I mean, maybe it was because I was like, let's go through this door.
I think it was, let's go through this door. Maybe the restroom's somewhere over here.
Okay. So we end up taking the stairs down and probably up too. We went up for some reason. I think we
went down, got to a floor where we're like, what the fuck? Got back in the stairwell, and then I think we forgot where we came from, so we went the opposite.
I just remember I literally have scars from that night on my leg because thank God,
shit multiple times.
Thank God I did not bust my teeth. Yeah, everything's on video. Thank God I did not bust my teeth. I literally slammed into the stairs. I have a big ass bruise on my fucking side. I hit my chin. I had a bruise on my chin. Oh my God, it was just so bad. And okay, the thing about me, if I need to pee,
she gonna pee, man.
I'm a pee. Like
this woman has had to stop on the side of the freeway. Had bitch, just give me the cup real quick, and I'm gonna go in the back seat. I'm like, okay, here's my Taco Bell cup. Go in the back seat, I guess.
I did do that, and I'm fucking Halloween thing.
Yes. And even when we were trying to go into Poppy, when we were on the side, and you fucking went on the side, and there's literally, I was like, Amanda, there's a guy walking by. She was like, well, I guess he's gonna see you. I said, okay. So,
I just grew up like.
Moral of the story: this bitch will go wherever.
Yeah, I will pop a squat wherever.
With that being said, doesn't it get very TMI? But Amanda decides to pop a squat in the stairwell of this fancy ass restaurant roof hotel thing, and I'm just like, me being drunk, I'm just like, okay, whatever.
No, in the video you're like,
no. But then at the same time, I'm not stopping you. I'm not like trying to be like, bitch, come on. No, it's kind of like whatever. So she goes, and we think this whole time we thought she peed her pants. Oh my God, Amanda, you fucking peed your pants.
Because the next morning, or because in the video I was wet, like all on my pants, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, there's no fucking way I peed my pants. Right. And literally for the whole like day, like, or we woke up
2 days.
2 days. Yeah, for the whole 2 days, we didn't watch the videos because I was like cringing at myself. So we didn't watch the videos yet. And then for the whole 2 days, I was like, I literally peed my pants. Like, what is life? Like, there's no way I peed my pants.
Like, cause that's low.
That's low. Like, very low. Like, I'm walking around New York City peeing my pants. like. Fuck. So we watched the video, come to realize that
she completely pulls down her pants, her underwear, everything, and squats down.
Way. There's no way I pee my pants.
And then what had happened was when she got up to put them on, she tugged too hard, and I think that tripped you in some way, shape, or form. And she fell into her pee, sat straight on her pee, and that's where all.
I was wet, like I was wet here, like that. So that's when we found out that. But mind you, we didn't know this until 2 days later. So I blacked out. I don't know how we got back to the hotel.
I took her there. She fell multiple times.
I fell on the street.
To where people were literally asking me, are y'all good? I was like, yes, we're good. Mind you, I have this drunk girl on the floor, half dead. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm literally laughing. I was like,
and then I had to take her in the lobby of the hotel, and she just vibing. I was just like,
oh my
God, this is so embarrassing. One, the hotel room's not even in my name. It's in someone else's name. I'm like, oh, fuck, we're fucked. We're literally going to get kicked out. So we go upstairs. We get to the room, And she automatically pee and all. She goes, lays on her bed.
Blacked out.
And I'm just like, okay, lay down, go to sleep.
You slept in that bed, bitch.
Wait, but we're not there yet. Listen, we're not there yet.
Okay.
So we fall asleep in our 2 separate beds. I'm in my regular bed.
No, but you took off my pants.
Yes, okay, I do undress her. I get her ready for bed.
Yeah.
And then I think I even shower. And then I
Okay.
come back, and I think that's when you're in my bed now. I think that's when you switch spots, because I think that's how I ended up in your bed.
Why the fuck?
So I end up laying in the first initial bed that Amanda lays on when she's peed all over herself. And so I fall asleep.
Mind you, like, I made it a very strict choice that it's like, okay, this is my bed and this is your bed, because I was fighting a cold
A cold
at the time, and I was like, okay, I don't want to get you sick, like, this is my bed, like, I'm like like sleeping on it, like snoring on it type shit, like drooling on it, so don't want you here, you know, like, I'm trying to help Bay out.
So as I get out of the shower, I realize she's in my bed. I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna lay in her bed. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
So I go the next morning. You wake up and you're on the floor.
I am okay. This is when I finally gained consciousness. I am on the floor with covers and all at the. Do we only have 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. I am on the floor looking out the fucking window. And I'm like, I wake up and I look over and Miro's in my bed. And I'm like, Miro, what the fuck? Like, all I could say that morning is, what the fuck? What the fuck? When did I decide, like, oh my god, I'm sleeping in front of this fucking window? Like that.
But you were in a perfectly good bed.
I was baffled.
You decide?
I had no idea. I had no fucking idea. And it wasn't until we realized, like, you were like, Amanda, no, I put you to bed. Right. And I'm like, okay, how the fuck did I end up, like, convincing myself, like, hey, Amanda, we're in New York. We're sleeping in front of this fucking window. Like, fuck. Like, and mind you, I wake up at 9 a.m. and I'm fucking drunk. Like, I literally wake up drunk. Like, I actually wake up drunk.
You couldn't even go out the next day.
I was done that day. Like, there's videos of me. I look a mess. I have never, like, been like that, like, ever. And I mean, I don't, like, mind it, but fuck, like, it was fun. I had such a blast. Like, I had such a blast that night. Like, that was,
I think that was our most, like, memorable moment
yes
to get there. Almost.
Yes,
genuinely. That's
no,
like the one for the books.
Absolutely, one for the fucking books. And then, oh my god, it took me out the next day. I was just, like, baffled the next day to, like, fucking 4. Like y'all came back to the hotel at, like, 4, and then I was
no,
like,
later, because remember we got the burritos and everything. We were there like 6.
Yeah. And even then I was not ready. That night took me out for the rest of the trip. Genuinely. Yeah. Because
even the next days we tried to go out and we just weren't.
Oh yeah, the next night. It was
kind of like, bro, we're gonna count our losses. Like, this is it. That was it.
Yeah.
You had fun that one night dancing with that girl at the one that was like where the disco ball was. And y'all was, like,
oh my god, yeah, there was this couple, or like, I don't even know if they were together, but like, they were playing like fucking like electric feel, like they were playing like vibey music like that, and I was just like, and to me, like, I love taking shit as a joke, and I love like just joking around and like vibing and like dancing funny. Like, you'll never catch me actually dancing serious. Yeah. It's always just fun vibes, and this girl and this guy were so funny. Like, he was literally so funny. Like, I don't even know what dance moves he was doing, but it was just like, oh my god, like, this is funny as fuck. Like, he's vibing. So then, sorry if it cut weird, but they were just straight vibing, and I was just vibing. But come to fucking find out.
Oh, okay. So we were mad because we were like, wait, everyone was telling us like, oh, this is a cool spot. Go here.
And it was.
And we're like, okay, this is cool.
It was okay.
It's not like the vibe that we wanted. We wanted like a fucking party, and this was like probably no more than 30 heads.
Yeah,
and it was small.
Probably
it was probably
less.
The size of my apartment. Genuinely,
no, actually, it was so small.
And so, come to find out, the next day we realized that there was actually, I noticed this actually when I was there, but I didn't put it together. There was literally an underground fucking bar.
Like, that's the
fucking
vibe we
club.
wanted. Club vibe. Like,
And
club vibe.
that was it. It was
That was it.
underground. I seen these people come up from this fucking room, and I was just like, I wonder what they were doing, but I didn't think anything
Like,
of
maybe
it.
it was a bathroom.
Yeah, like who knows?
Maybe,
Who
right,
knows? So many
right,
things are going
right,
through my
right.
head. And so I was just like, oh, whatever. Literally went straight over my head.
But also the vibes that night were so weird. So, like, it almost, like, kind of, like...
played in our favor. Maybe.
Right. Like, I don't know. Maybe something bad could have happened or whatever. We literally had one drink that night. And that was Saturday night. But we stayed out the latest that we've ever stayed out. Because the night before, I blacked out. I was blacked out by... We were asleep by 12:30. We were asleep by 12:30. So that means I blacked out probably by, like, 11:40, 12. Like, you know, because we were literally across the street. So it wouldn't be that long to get home.
I remember having your hand and running with you in the streets. I was like, ah!
Oh my gosh. That's so fun, though. Like, NYC. You know? But...
That's crazy.
And now, basically, more of a story of New York. We want to move there, and
We
we're
fell in
going
love.
to move there.
We're going to move
period. That's the vibes.
Cheers to that, sister. What else can we say? How should we? Our podcast is coming to an end.
Choked.
This episode, at least, because we've
Right.
hit our 30-minute mark.
Should we end it here? Yeah, right.
I'm like, no, but yeah.
Like, no, I want to keep talking, but also it's like maybe we could save the topics that we do have for next time.
Okay, so basically, this was our introduction to
Kind of just us.
Yeah, literally.
Right,
just
like,
us,
get to know us a little bit.
This
maybe
is something
fall in love
stupid.
with
She's
us.
Fucking, hey.
Like our personality type shit. Because to be honest, we have not put out our personality on the internet.
At all.
And
the most would be from your vlogs, but even
right.
those,
But even then, I'm like super like
I think
picky.
I'm even so different from that vlog.
Yeah.
Like from those vlogs.
And we were completely different than we were a year ago.
Yeah.
Definitely. So this is just like a get to know us almost. We want to be open. We want to like literally what's there to lose? Like honestly, like just
Very
show.
candid, very open book. Literally
Yes.
Ask and we'll tell.
Yes. Yes. So if you want us to talk about anything, please tell us.
We need suggestions.
We need topics.
Our friends are no fucking help.
I mean,
called
mine
two.
are.
Hers are. Mine aren't. I called both of them. And I was like, hey, what should we talk about? One of them was just like, you're moving. And I was just like, no.
Like, y'all want to hear about that?
And I was just like, no. Who
Your
wants
job.
to hear about my job? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry. So
Hello.
upset. Oh, that hurted.
But yeah, I hope you enjoy us. I hope you enjoyed us. I hope you took a shot with us as well.
Should we make it a thing where we take a shot every time?
I think so.
Just because I feel like
Why not?
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
or at least just have a drink with us 24.
Yeah, have a drink with us. Like when you listen to our podcast. I mean, if you're in the
sip it on a
car,
fruity bag.
then
We don't condone that. Maybe hit a puff.
yeah.
Cheers.
And that's all. But like just hang out. Like hang out and vibe. I'm like I feel good. I feel good. I feel good.
Don't want to end it.
I know. Camera switched up because our camera died. Because we're so unprepared. This is our first podcast. Cut us some motherfucking slack. But we're ending it here. Because, yeah. We do want to keep talking. But we're going to save that for next time. So, honestly.
I feel like next episode's going to be juicy.
So fun. So fun.
It's going to be very juicy,
Yes.
very fun, very...
Putting ourselves out there.
Out there. Yes,
Yeah.
very. Like,
Yeah.
putting our lives on the table.
Yeah.
Really. Like,
Yeah.
this is stuff, like, what I said before was we're very open in our friend group, but to no one else, nobody knows our day-to-day life.
Right.
Like, what we do, like, who
I
we
feel
fuck
like
with,
people
who we
just see,
don't,
like, the pretty side of us.
Right.
But it's like,
we just
no,
grimy
like,
ass, ugly ass shit, bitch.
Like, we're gonna expose like the ugly side, not even ugly, but just the true side, like who, like what it's like to be my friend, you know, like genuinely.
What y'all see, like, it's ugly of me, at least. Like, I feel like I'm very...
I feel like we're not ugly though.
No, but yeah.
oh well, you just have to understand us, and the more you watch, the more you understand us, and that's that. So thank you for
The fact that there's a man on my balcony.
He's getting his windows fucking cleaned. Oh my god, he literally is. And we're hey babe. Should we offer him a shot?
No.
Oh, okay. Come on, we're closing it out. We're closing it out. Come on.
Anyways, let's cut this before I feel awkward. Anyways, okay, yeah, next episode is gonna be very fun, very. I can't get over that.
You literally looked at us. Okay. Yeah. Next episode, we're diving in. Period. And that's that.
It's gonna be very fun, and I'm excited. I'm very excited. I feel like, huh?
I feel like you need to talk closer.
Oh, sorry guys. I just didn't want him to see me, but he also already saw me.
Yeah, who cares?
Anyways, next episode, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be juicy, and I feel like this is gonna be a very fun adventure for us.
It is. I'm so excited, and I'm so glad we're doing this. Honestly.
I'm glad
So thank you for watching. I believe our post days are gonna be Tuesdays and Fridays. We decided. So be prepared for that because we're coming in hot, baby.
And please let us know what we should talk about because
yeah, like we're open for anything.
our minds are kind of small, low key. Like we have stories, but we don't think of them until someone brings them up.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
We're like, oh, okay, we have something to talk about. But okay, we will see you guys on Friday.
Yeah. No, Tuesday. Oh,
Is
it's
it?
Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday right now. Happy Tuesday, baby.
Yeah.
We'll see you Friday. Love you. Thank you for being a rat. Thanks for being a rat. Peace, love, and harmony.
This is ugly.
We love a pod. Love
Bye,
you.
bitches.
Bye.
Ugly ass, dirty ass rats.